Just one looking at you open up my eyes, and I'll stay with you forever all the time. And I'm stepping out to leave it all behind. I'm confident your love will be my sight. Just one looking at you open up my eyes, and I'll stay with you forever all the time. And I'm stepping out to leave it all behind. I'm confident your love will be my sight.
Showing interest in people's lives is the foundation for effective communication. Now, there's so many things that statement or quote entails, but really I want to use that as the framework for talking about Singapore, and it's just going to be really quick today. But basically what I experienced of Singapore was so special, mainly because we got to spend it with family, friends and people who lived there and had experienced the place. And even what I've heard from friends living here now, what it was like for them being born over there. Essentially, Singapore is a place that is very utopian, I would describe it as. It is so perfect looking on the outside, and it was fascinating to hear their story of where they came from as a developing nation to being brought into this almost perfect place. It is so clean, it is so modern, it is so new and advanced, and it seems like the ideal place to live, honestly. It seriously looks like being in a dystopian novel or something. But here's where it gets to the dystopia part, is that their education system is so intense, and yeah, just what I've heard of it, what the country's like, it's really competitive, it's so stressful. I could go into more detail, but I'll leave that for you to find out for yourself from people who may have experienced it. But I think there will always be flaws in society, and I think it's really amazing to reflect on, their history of where they come, but also to be aware of what the society is really like. And so that's why showing interest in people's lives is the foundation for effective communication, because if we don't actually dig deeper and talk to people and ask them questions and say, hang on, what's it really like for you? You know, as a tourist, we can just go into one place and see one picture of what it's like. So how many tourists do you think have gone to Singapore and thought, wow, this place is amazing. I can't believe all the people that live here. What are their lives like? It's perfect, but honestly, it's really not. It's an amazing place to visit, definitely, and I'm sure it is to live as well, but there's so many other things as well, like how expensive it is to own a car. I mean, it's good because it encourages public transport, but there's just so many factors really, and I think showing interest in people's lives by asking them questions about how they're really going is so important. And I just challenge you today to, to dig deeper, not just with the people that you interact with every day, but also when you go overseas and travel, and really talk to the locals and find out what it's like for them. And don't just go through a place looking at all the sights to see, but really just connect with people and show genuine interest.